We're live.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Okay.
Oh wait, your voice is like. It
is.
It is. That's what it's.
Okay, wait. Let me come back.
Something's wrong with the audio.
How about now?
It's
Is it still bad?
Okay, so it said there. She's gone. Okay, so it said a little bit ago, like I read something and it was like the audio will correct itself as it goes. It might be choppy at the beginning. Oh, now I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, it's choppy, but keep talking. I think it'll get better as it goes.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's perfect.
Is it working?
It's working. Yeah. We're in the show.
Okay, can I just tell you guys? So I'm not kidding you. I get in here to StreamYard. All of the buttons are gone. Like they're not in here. And then there wasn't even a live button. Okay. I don't know, like if they made an update, or there was a Microsoft update or something, but
something major.
It majorly screwed up the system. We had to leave and come back totally in.
It was scary. I have to grab my phone charger. It's right there. Hold on.
Today, you guys, we're gonna. I have some drinks. What do you got? Are you guys drinking? I hope you're drinking with us today. She's, of course, not drinking. SaraJane, that's why you look so good, honey.
What?
That's why you look so good, though, because you don't drink alcohol. Because you don't drink
alcohol.
alcohol. That makes you look so thin and fresh. I was reading this whole thing about how if you drink alcohol, it makes you like old looking. Yeah. So that would explain a lot with me.
No, you look amazing. Are you kidding? You look better than me.
Look, I'm wearing my do you remember that Mean Girls, the mom wears like a pink like Juicy Couture?
Regina George's mom, Mrs. George. What's her name?
This is my George's mom.
I love it.
I thought it was very Real Housewives of Orange County reunion.
I know. I should have put something pink on.
Vibes, right? On. I feel like they used to always wear the velour tracksuits, so it was kind of a shout out.
I feel like I should go put on a velour tracksuit.
Well, I know you're not a big OC fan, and that's okay.
Okay, it's not that I don't want to be an OC fan. I would love to. I just don't know if I have the time to watch another show. You know how that is? It's like, oh my gosh, I have so many shows.
Okay, we have a lot of people saying hi. So I just want to say, let's take a moment. Let's do a toast with our beverages. Mine is, who knows what the hell this is, right? And SaraJane, I just want to say thank you for being judgy with me about the Real Housewives of Orange County Reunion.
You know what? I will judge the costumes all day long.
I love you for it. SaraJane was and hi, everybody. That's what I meant to do. I lost my track.
A little cheers. Cheers.
Cheers to everyone. Okay, ready? To all of you, let's drink. Ready? Okay. Woo. So that is quick. You don't have to know much about the show to really know about the fashion. And you're an influencer and you know fashion. And by the way, Meredith's jacket from Real Housewives of Salt Lake City came. She really did send me the $300 jacket.
Stop. That is so nice of her.
Oh my gosh. I'm like, wow.
That was really, really nice. And Kate, have you tried it on?
It's okay. So please tell Mare that it's at my parents' house because I thought it was going to come quicker. And so it went and I left. So I'm going to get it from my parents. They're going to I'm near Disneyland and they're going to come down, or Disney World rather, and they're going to come and give me the jacket when they go next. My dad's like obsessed with Disney World. He's like there all the time.
I'm obsessed with Disneyland.
Well, Disneyland is great, but it doesn't have Epcot. And
I know. I've only been to Disney World one time and it was years ago. I don't really I need to get back there. I'll see your dad.
They do much better.
I'll go with your dad.
And better. They had to Universal was very adult. So they had to compete. Yeah.
Right.
So, but I'm a huge Disney World. I know all the secrets. kind of like gossip. Like I know all the Disney shit too.
I love Disney stuff. There's some weird stuff with Disney though.
Oh, totally.
I've been to Club 30. I've been to Club 33 at Disneyland.
I've been to Club 33. Okay, so for all of you guys, before we get into the gossip, which we will, Club 33 was supposedly the first investors in when Walt Disney was looking for investment money for the park. He gave the initial investors a membership to Club 33, which was this venue that is hidden in the park on the top of like one of the Hollywood buildings, like pretend house things near Pirates of the Caribbean.
It's right where you get out of the exit of Pirates of the Caribbean. The door is literally right there. And it's kind of like camouflage. You just see like a 33.
Yes. And then you go and it's elegant dining in Disney and upscale, but you can only go if you're either put on the list by a member who was one of the founding family members. And you have to like inherit it now because it's so old. Now, every once in a while, a membership will come free and then they will sell it. But it's very rare because the families that were part of the original 33 investors don't give it up.
Yeah. Did you use the restroom in Club 33?
I mean, it wasn't like a gold toilet or anything.
It was a wicker toilet seat. Wicker. And
okay. I think that was a new addition. I don't recall the wicker.
Like,
did you have like
wicker
in your ass?
It was wicker toilet seat, and I was like, how do they clean this thing? Like, I think I like stood over the toilet like this. I was like,
random squat. Epic.
Anyway, yeah.
Well, anyway, it's a really fun time, and yeah, and you get bragging rights if you've gone to Club 33 for sure. Yeah. Okay. So let's start out with, well, before we really, I know we have like a few stall starts here, but what did you think of Will Smith and the whole thing that happened last night with him whacking Chris Rock really hard? I'll tell you some gossip.
Give me the gossip. I need the gossip, and then I'll tell my what.
Okay. So there's like everybody's been trying to figure out like how come Will lost his temper. Right. So, because he basically, it was really strange. So, I mean, everyone at this point in the world's probably seen it, but like he makes a joke about Jada being G.I. Jane and having to shave her head, and it's a medical issue and she's really sensitive about it. And at first Will Smith laughs and then he realizes she's upset and he like gets really pissed and he storms up on stage and he whacks Chris Rock, and then he sits down and he screams. I posted it in the Patreon because actually I don't know if you heard the scream. Did you hear him do the scream?
I didn't hear a scream. I just heard him scream.
Yeah, keep
my wife's name out of your mouth.
So you heard him say it though, right? Himself.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So he says it twice. Yeah. And the second time he's so angry. He's like erupting with anger. So anyway, everybody was trying to figure out like, wow, it was kind of like an extreme reaction, like in front of everybody on stage at the Oscars to like do that, right? Like there was a million other ways to do it. So one piece of gossip that was alleged was that maybe, and this is gossip, Chris Rock and Jada Pinkett may have had a thing during Madagascar. And so there's like this underlying tension because it's rumored that Will Smith has an open relationship with Jada, or did.
Well, she does. She does have they have an open relationship with each other from the things that I've read. I knew that she like recently had like a boyfriend or something.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I didn't hear about that. I knew that, like we on here, we say alleged a lot, but yeah, it's like, it's pretty main.
Yeah. So she had like multiple boyfriends apparently. And he was, I guess, cool with it.
Yeah, they're supposedly into open marriage. So anyway, there was one thing that maybe that explained it, where that came from. was that there was something going on at some point between him and her.
Right.
Now, the other rumor was that it was based in the fact that Will Smith didn't stick up for his mom when she used to get beaten by his dad.
Oh.
And it was one of his biggest regrets of his whole life because he was a child and he couldn't stand up to this bully father who was beating the crap out of his mom. And so ever since then, he doesn't want to have any regrets in that way. That was the other thing. And then the third thing was just like that he was on edge and his nerves were like that. And that Chris Rock has been for years, like making little jokes since like 2016 about him and Jada. He was like, enough is enough.
Yeah. Okay. So yesterday, I was like talking about it the whole day. I put it on my Instagram. I'm like, how many of you, like I did a poll. I was like, how many of you think this was real or staged? And then the next one, I said, if it was real, do you think it was necessary or unnecessary?
Yeah.
So last night I was talking to my husband.
What was the poll results? Mine was 90%. I do not approve.
Mine was
Will Smith hitting Chris Rock.
Mine was 93% unnecessary.
Yeah.
Should not have done it. The DMs that I got too were actually just had me going all day, because it's funny when you put something out there on social media, just ask a poll. So many people feel like they want to give you their feedback. Exactly. Yes, which I appreciate. I absolutely love it. And it keeps me so entertained throughout the day. But some of the things were comical. But last night, my husband gets home from work. First thing I say when he gets in the door is, I think I know what happened with the slap. And he's like, what? I'm like, Will Smith slap? He's like, you're still talking about that? I'm like, yes.
You're like, all day I've been on this.
I know. I said, Nick, what if I got laughed out of my own kitchen. He goes, I said, what if this was his initiation into the Illuminati?
No, okay, so there are people. There's people who've been saying that. I've heard that.
He laughed me out of my kitchen.
Yeah, well, listen, there's some people that are really into that viewpoint. I mean, we're very open-minded. As you know, we've had numerous conversations, you and I sometimes, about all the different sides. But yeah, there were people who said it was staged. There were people who said that it was Scientology.
Oh, I saw that.
Who funded a school that was a Scientology, that had Scientology courses in it, and that in Scientology, they teach you to slap people as a way of expressing, something like it shows that you're a superior and you're of a higher intellect, that you can express yourself in that.
I'm in charge.
So like, I don't know, man. Thanks, Carol.
Hi, Carol.
I'm so glad you're on here. It's so good. You could say something in a minute and I'll put it up. So yeah, so there was a lot of different thoughts about it. Now, I didn't have a chance, unfortunately, to see what Jada said, because he put out an apology, backstabbed, and did all this stuff, like really backtracked.
Yeah.
Hugely.
She did too. She said something. I haven't seen it yet either. I was on Twitter and there was like something and I just didn't click on it. I was busy doing something else on Twitter. Who knows?
I know. What the hell did she say? That's going to bother me. Let me get my other phone. I have like a few phones.
You can get your other phone out.
Yeah, let me get it. I have like several phones. So
maybe I could look it up on this computer.
Okay, what the hell? Jada. Mm-hmm. Now, what is also really funny is, that Will Smith's ex-wife, who he did do an Oscar like picture with, like after or something at her house or something, she is going to be on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills this season.
Oh.
Yeah. So maybe he just was like influenced by Housewives. And he was like, in Housewives, the way we settle things is a good slap, bitch, a glass throw, a slap,
something.
So he was like influenced maybe by Housewives. And he was like, you know what? I'm going to try doing it the Bravo way to resolve this matter. Okay. Dana, I think that's what happened. Yeah. He probably got a message. Okay. All right. So, oh, wow. What's going on? Let's see. Jada Pinkett comment. Let's say we need something like Jada Pinkett finally breaks her silence. Sorry, guys. I should have looked this up before. Yeah. She broke her silence. Let's hear. I hope this isn't a long-winded breaking of the silence. Jeez, I hate when they just don't say something. Like, really, do we?
I know. I just want what she said.
This is the season for healing. Okay. Jada called for healing in a simple Instagram post on Tuesday, March 29th. While she didn't address the controversy directly, she seemed to imply that she was looking to get past it. This is a season for healing, and I'm here for it. The post read. That's it. That was her response. Yeah, that was it.
This is a season for, I'm seeing it. That's just her Instagram post, right?
Yeah, that was it. That was all there was. Well, you know, she also said the last time Chris Rock made a dig at her, she said, I'm moving on. But she didn't move on.
Okay. So do you want to know what one of my followers on Instagram said? I was like, yeah, I actually could see that.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was very interesting. I was like, that's very thought out. So she wrote and said, was talking about all the other men Jada had been with. And she said, I honestly feel like, this was her own personal opinion, but she said, I honestly feel like his masculinity had been almost taken away. And so at that moment, he was like, I'm going to stand up to kind of like the situation and prove that I'm still masculine for my wife. And I was like, that could possibly be it. But something that did make me kind of like think that is so weird is if you rewatch the slap and before the slap, before he walked up there and Chris Rock makes the joke, Will Smith is laughing.
Yeah.
He's laughing even after he says it. He's like, he looks at Jada and she's like,
no.
And I think at that moment he was like, oh, okay, I better come to my wife's defense, you know, which I am all for defending your wife. Like, I actually think it's sweet, but to me personally, violence is never the answer.
Well, what's a shame about it is that all that people are going to remember about Oscar 2022 is going to be Will Smith slapping Chris Rock, which is an injustice to his colleagues who won awards that night. It's an injustice to the picture that he represented, that was the life story of Serena's father, which was a very important movie. And unfortunately, he just, in one instance, because of whatever the reason, as we said, numerous, besides just losing your SHIT, right? He's killed it. He's literally wiped off everybody from the planet in terms of the awards and the honor and the usual things that would be happening in the reporting, and that they would get, these movies would get boosts and people that were honored would get boosts, and none of that. It just went away, like, because everyone got preoccupied with this. And so that was a real shame. And also the movie that he did, about Serena's dad, like, I would be so pissed. They entrusted this story with him. He did a great job. He wins Best Actor. He's never won Best Actor before. He's been nominated. It took away from him even.
It did.
So, and now the Academy is going to have to do something. Do I think they'll strip the award? No. Do I think there's going to have to be some sort of retaliation from the Academy? Absolutely, because you cannot set the precedent that you have a host, a celebrity host or any host, right? And they can be assaulted on stage in the middle of their job, even if they go off script. Right. Like, you can't allow that as an organization. So I think they're going to have to, maybe won't be invited to the Oscars anymore.
So one thing that I did read that I thought was interesting is Chris Rock had all of his jokes and everything approved by the Academy beforehand.
No, he didn't. This one, they said,
yes, Chris Rock did act like a real professional. I was very proud of him, the way he handled it.
yeah. So the joke about Jada was not on the script. So he improvised it. They made that clear. And it wasn't also in his like practice run. So on the fly, something made him make this joke. Now, somebody gave me information that Chris Rock suffers from some learning disorder, which actually helps him in comedy, but could cause him problems socially, which he kind of like lacks a filter. He lacks like a judgment filter. Yeah.
So one of the girls that I shouldn't DM this girl, and then next time we can reconvene about it. But this girl that follows me, she said she works for the Academy.
Okay. What did they say? Get in there. What the hell is wrong with you?
She messaged me because I was like, is it real or staged? She goes, it was absolutely real. This was totally off script. Like, not supposed to happen. I should ask her if it was 100% like on the fly. Like he said it off script.
Yeah, well, that's what they put out publicly. Whether or not the Academy lied on their public statement is something else. Mm-hmm. And certainly it wouldn't be the first time that they might have done that, right? We know of other scandals that the big company behind it distances themselves because, like Janet Jackson's boob incident, right? Some other stuff, right? Exactly. So, they don't want to be associated. They will take no accountability or responsibility for it. So, but you know what? Unfortunately, last night was not very glamorous because of that moment, which it's supposed to be this glamorous thing. It wasn't.
Yeah.
It kind of reminded me of like a concert.
Yeah, it did. It did make me wonder, though. That's the reason why I asked, was it staged or real, was because last year the Oscars, it was like the worst ratings. They have the worst viewers that they had like ever had. So I was wondering, maybe they felt like they had to do something like this to get people talking, and like, because it's all everybody's talked about for the past 2 days now is the Oscars. Did you watch the Oscars? Did you watch the Oscars?
Yeah, well, I think it was beneficial, but I doubt very highly that Will Smith would put his career at risk in a stunt like this. Honestly. Yeah. I just don't see that as a real possibility. I think Chris Rock, being really good at his job, spun it. And he actually tried to save Will Smith because I think he felt bad because he triggered this reaction.
Yeah.
But I mean, Chris Rock certainly did look like he's used to being hit. So
if somebody's coming
he took
at
it
me,
like nothing, it was like boom, and then he was like, okay.
I know. If somebody's coming at me with the slap, I'm like, here. He didn't even put hands up.
No,
I was like,
totally. Yeah, he was like, I mean, obviously he's been hit a few times, is what I'm thinking. There are some guys who like that. Like my ex-husband loved to fight. Okay, he did. He was a fighter. So like, if somebody fought, he was like ready for it. He'd go like hit his face and he'd be like, come on, like this is nuts. Yeah. And the people are like, okay, maybe I don't want to fight you, dude. You're like too enthusiastic over all this.
That's so funny.
I swear. But I thought it was hot secretly.
I mean, it was kind of like sweet.
Like little do we know that later Will and Jada had the hottest sex of their life.
Probably. I mean, if my husband did that though, I'd be kind of mortified though. I'd be like, are you freaking kidding me?
I don't think she's like that.
I don't think so either. Jada and I don't seem like
not programmed that way.
Yeah.
I think she just would think it was really hot.
Probably.
I forget that show about the resident alien. They had there's this really great show called Resident Alien. I love to watch it. And there's two characters. One's like this perfect guy who's the mayor, and he's married to this girl who's like a goody two shoes. And then one night they beat up like some federal agents that break into their house because they think an alien's there. And after that, they have this hot sex forever. Because he beats the crap out of the FBI. He doesn't even know he has it in him.
So funny.
I know. That's where I got the idea from. Okay. So a few things just to give everybody a heads up on New Jersey, just dropping some quick New Jersey tea because tonight, of course, is New Jersey on Housewives. And so everybody's getting really excited about it. So I'll tell you some of this quickly. Okay. What's wrong?
Sorry, I was looking at something. I was trying to.
Did I lose SaraJane?
I was looking at the Orange County pictures.
Fashion, bitch.
Sorry, I was looking at the Orange County pictures of their outfits that we're going to talk about, and I'm still just okay. Go on with our housekeeping.
Okay. I'm just giving some views. Okay, so a quick drop on New Jersey tea. I've heard that Teresa's wedding is planned for August. I'm trying to find out where, don't know yet. Dina, you know, from the show, who's no longer on it, who's one of Teresa's best friends, she is going to be the maid of honor, or that's the rumor. And I've heard that Dolores and Teresa are not that close anymore.
Interesting. I thought they were best friends.
Yeah, they do a good job on the show.
Well, I'm friends with Dolores, and when I've talked to her, she's told me they're really good friends.
Yeah, but apparently not.
But we've talked about this too. When you go on the show with your friend, you are no longer friends, and you kind of have to come to that agreement.
Right, exactly. So I think, you know, it would be like in the old days when people used to ask me about Taylor, I kind of felt like a TV obligation to say like, yeah, you know, we're still friends, isn't that? But we had fallen off.
Right. Okay.
Right?
That makes sense.
Like, I think that could be at the underlying thing. But tell Dolores that I would like to talk to her.
I'll tell her. She's so sweet.
I have some really important things I need to say to her, and I mean to be protective of her. Okay, let's see what else. Okay, I guess that's all the I mean, you know, everything else is kind of eh. Let's get into it. Okay.
I'm excited.
So here's our first reunion outfit, guys. Get your judginess on because it's more fun. Okay. So here we go. This is the first outfit. This is Gina Kirschenheitzer. I never can say her name right. Okay. Sorry, everyone.
She's the short blonde hair, right?
She's the one who's got she's worked out really hard. Her body's gotten great. And she got this really cute haircut. It's Kirschenheiter. Okay. And to give it justice, we'll give it she's wearing Bronx and Banco earrings, a Gucci bracelet, Nadri is the name of the Gucci bracelet. Like we need that. Hair accessory is, yeah, that's it. Everybody, Melissa Aceves did her hair, makeup, and styling. Ready? Okay. Here we go. Wait.
Oh, I see.
There it is. There she is.
Okay. Do you know who has
her face? There's her outfit. That's all we've got. Okay.
Do you know who has that exact same outfit?
She's sitting in the middle of the couch, by the way.
Yes. I have here. Look, I have a picture here and it shows their. Oh, shoot. Oh, dang it.
That's okay, babes. It's okay. No pressure. Oh, wait. What is that? Hold on. Oh, is that them sitting on the couch? That's on the thumbnail. I had that on the thumbnail. Is that the bottom of it? Oh, it's like pants. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. All right, so here's the deal with this one. And then I'm dying to hear what you guys all think. Okay. What? No.
She got a lot of lipo.
Is that why she's not showing the belly button?
Maybe a tummy tuck because they make that fake.
Look.
Oh, it could be. She could have had a tummy tuck.
God, lucky bitch. Okay, so so let me just say this. Okay, for this, so we've got this shiny material. We've got a no support halter top, a Class B pants. Okay. But what I'll say about this is it shows off epic. Her arms look great. Okay. Her arms look great. But she's kind of, why are you wearing this to the reunion?
It's not a reunion look. So it is a date night out look. Angie Harrington has that exact same outfit.
Okay. What outfit doesn't she have?
I know, but she has that exact same outfit. And she's like, I wore it on like a date night out while they were like in LA or something.
Right.
She's like, it's not a reunion look. It's a cute outfit.
It's shiny. I mean, to me, this is like I'm in Saint-Tropez at a day club. Okay. I want to hook up with the guy who's rich across the table. Yeah. I'm hoping that he might think my stomach's hot and I might, but it doesn't give her a lot of support in the boob area.
No, you can tell though that she is feeling very confident though about her body, which I think is an amazing thing. Everybody should feel confident with their body, but to like crop top situation, it's just not a reunion look for me. I saw that. I will say though, that's one of the better looks.
Here, this is what I wanted to do, a positive one now. So there's a positive one. She likes the look, the Cabbage Patch doll. Just kidding. I don't know what that doll it is.
It's like a little.
It's like the Marsh like Brady doll says.
Yeah, I think I
yes
that.
On that outfit. All right. That's hilarious. I'll show you. Some of you guys are having fun, so let me show you. She got a lot of work done. Let's see, cute hair and outfit, but not for the reunion. Agreed.
Exactly. That's how I feel.
Also, I think like could have used a little boob support. Just saying, you know,
a push up.
A push up. Yeah. Here, Gina needs a real stylist. She always looks like she slept in her clothes. Well, you know, maybe this girl is a real stylist. You guys, somebody Google Melissa Aceves, Aceves. Okay.
Okay. Have you ever met people and they could be like amazing, pretty, but you see them like it does look like they slept in their clothes. To me, I know people like this where it just looks like their clothes are dirty.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You're like, it just looks dirty.
I was kind of that person. Listen, if I had done my own critique, I always compare my reunion look to Tootsie. I look like Tootsie.
Oh my God.
Someone needs to do a meme of me and Dustin Hoffman.
I think you always looked amazing.
Oh gosh. Okay. So here is the next one we've got. This is Heather Dubrow.
Oh,
the dress is Christian Siriano. The shoes are Jimmy Choo. The jewelry, Van Cleef and Arpels. Hair, Scott King. Makeup, Ashley Bello. And the styling is Samara. Okay. And here is Heather Dubrow's outfit. And there's yeah, there we go. I'm going to go like this again. Sorry, guys. I don't know how to.
Dana, I just have to say it right now. It looks like a poodle skirt.
It does, right?
I was like,
let's see if I can find the shoes. Like here's the shoes. Here's the shoes. Hold on. There. Those are the shoes, the Jimmy Choos.
The shoes are cute.
Yeah, you guys should definitely play a drinking game, okay? I'll think of a word. What should our word be? Ugly?
What should our word be?
And it will be hammered. Okay. Okay. So the drinking word right now is poodle skirt.
The drinking word is poodle skirt. It does look like a poodle skirt.
Okay. So here's my thoughts on this one. I love the French quality of it. It looks very French for me. Like the bottom skirt is very flowy and fresh.
Poodly.
What I don't like about it is she like the boob part. Again, I'm like, don't like the boobs really bother me.
Yeah.
See it? It's kind of
just, I see it.
It's not shaped enough. It's like, it needs like contouring or something.
Another push-up.
Yeah. And like some structure. That's it.
Thank you. Structure. This is my least favorite look out of all of them. I think it's cute maybe for like a tea party or something, like, I don't know, or a 50s car hop. It's just too much of a poodle skirt.
I think it's her trying to say, like we said, the first one's kind of like, how do you say you're like sexy without saying you're sexy, or like, you know what I mean? Like, how do you say that? Like, it's her obviously trying to show off her body and like her hard work, which I get. And that's cool. Like,
Yeah.
I get. Gratuitous outfit, let's say. This one is like, how do you say you're trying to look innocent and like a goody two shoes rich girl without
saying it?
And it's like all brands. There's no risk in this. Where's the risk? Van Cleef. Who's going to have a problem with that, right? Who's going to have a problem with Jimmy Choo shoes? I mean, although the straps make your legs look short, but
yeah. The problem is it's not a reunion look once again.
Right. Well, they're supposed to, and who came up with the reunion theme?
That's
somebody's garden. Look at the background, guys. It's like a garden they're in. They're at a garden. Like whoever's doing the reunion themes is really missing it. Kathy Hilton's backyard and like springtime in the summer. And what the hell is this? Like,
I have no idea. If you take the first girl and compare her costume to the second girl, they don't have any sort of theme with each other. It just, I don't understand. Honestly, these women's looks are actually, in my opinion, making Salt Lake City's reunion looks from this season look stellar.
For me too, because they were creative and because although they were not necessarily, they were risky. They were
Very
fashion.
risky.
Like, I'm not watching the reunion to see you like get dressed up like we're going to tea on Saturday. Yeah. I want to see your best look. Like, bring it. Bring that crazy ass look, you know?
Bring it.
Like,
and if it doesn't work, then people are talking about you, which is what they want. Bad or good, they just want people talking about them.
Yeah. Now here's Noella's. Ready? Noella Bergener. Oh, here, I'll get it. Don't worry. It's coming. So there she is. Right? And there's her dress. I'm going to give you the description in a minute.
I feel like I'm getting really close to the camera to look at it. I'm like, yeah, I see it.
Okay. So there's a strip. It's like satiny. There's a crisscrossy thing in the front. I can't see the back. And the shoes you can't really see. Okay, here we go. The dress is House of Ama. The shoes are Sibji by Sybil Gouchard. The hair is Naima Lewis and makeup is Christian S. Styling is Gioliosa Fuller. Okay. So here's my thoughts. I have to really, so the middle, let me show you a close up of the mid section here so we could properly do this analysis. Look at that. See that?
Yep, I see it.
So I don't know.
Like a cutout. I will say her boobs do look better than the first two.
Yeah. Well, she's got, I think, fake ones.
A new set of wheels.
Yeah, she's got a new set of wheels on that car. See, let's look really close. Ready?
Yeah. Her look doesn't bother me. What bothers me is it's just not a collective look with the rest of them. Fredericks of Hollywood.
Totally Fredericks of Hollywood. You nailed it. Oh my God.
That is actually
Fredericks of Hollywood.
So freaking funny.
Well, I'll tell you what I don't like. I love the peekaboo on the sides is killer. That's
like the
great.
cutout.
Yeah, I thought that was great. The V-neck's a little too low for my taste. The mid design thing, which I showed this thing. Hold on, let me go back. This thing is messy. I don't like that messiness
like
in the middle.
A tie.
Yeah, like what's happening? It's confused. I love the strip, like the leg thing.
Yeah, I love like I said, her look really doesn't bother me at all, except for the fact that we've got a girl wearing a poodle skirt right next to her.
Yeah. Okay. So here's the thing that you're bringing up, which I really love. You know, instead of challenging the women to do something really different than their personality on the show, right? So Noella's been this free-spirited kind of like girl who's like very free with her body. She's like a sex dungeon. She's like a bit like sex is everything and sex.
She's a Whitney Rose.
No, Whitney Rose doesn't even come close to Noella.
Okay.
She's like a virgin to Noella. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. So the thing is that like this look kind of mirrored her way on the show. So I was kind of like, would have been nice to see her do something different.
Maybe
like surprise us.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, like I'm tired of models relying on their ridiculous bodies for like the play. Like I would have loved to have seen something clever done.
Right. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I totally like just risky. Just risk it. You know, I think Heather thought she was risking it.
No, she didn't.
No.
Poodle skirt.
I think for her, she's like, this is a risk. Poodle skirt, drink. But I just cannot get the vibe of this group collectively. I keep saying it over and over.
We're going to do that one at the end, the collective thing. I love that you went there. All right. So this one is the Grecian goddess look. It's got the, a little slit action, a tight waist.
The feathers.
What's happening with that top again? I'm like, what is happening? Standard hair, very natural makeup.
The feathers.
Where's the feathers?
They're on the hem.
Oh, the hem.
Yeah. I actually like the feathers.
See the feathers. Okay, everybody, let me do that again. There's feathers. These are the Muppet feathers that we keep seeing in every reunion outfit.
There's always going to be feathers. We'll never get away from feathers.
No, but these are Muppet feathers. You know, like all the Muppets have like little feathers.
Yeah.
Like the chicken and the Gonzo. Okay, that's what all the housewives have been wearing. Even Meredith, unfortunately.
She loves feathers.
She did have them on the reunion, the little Muppet feathers.
She totally did. I texted Meredith 2 days ago. I found some pants. They were bell bottoms with feathers all over them. I'm like, Meredith, you need to get these pants.
No,
Scream Meredith.
All about it. Yeah. I'm going to get her a Muppet and send it as a gift. She'll laugh. Okay. So look at, this is the makeup on her. Oh, come on, come back. Sorry, guys. Here we go. It's very, I don't know. It's kind of boring. No?
She looks pretty. I wish she would have done like a hot pink lip or something to go with like the yellow dress, just to kind of like, she's got a big pop here. So like pop that too.
Yeah. I was digging the zesty yellow dress.
I love that color. That color is really hot right now.
I loved that. Really nice. I wasn't digging the boobs with no bra.
Yeah.
Or like, because she's like me. She's got big boobs.
Yeah. Big jugs.
Puppies are just free as a bird in here.
Right.
And so I sweat for her.
Yeah.
The sweaty boob. Like I'm just
for sure.
Just saying. Okay.
No, I mean, if I don't really have boobs, I mean, I have fake ones, And so,
oh God, you're so, you know why the fake
my
boobs
little
are
boy,
great?
my son Nixon just popped his head out of the pantry and goes,
you have fake boobs, Mom? You've been holding back from me?
He is really disturbed right now, but I don't know that like feeling of carrying around this like, jug of.
It's a load. Hi.
Can you say hi?
Hi, sweetie.
That's Dana.
I feel like I should get my son and we could have like our sons meet. How old's your son?
This is Nixon and he's 12 years old.
Oh my God. Okay. On the next live we do, because my son's probably gaming in his underwear right now, but on the next live we do, my son's your age. Exactly. So we have to have them meet and you guys could just say, hey.
That would be so much fun. A little play date,
it.
a little online play date.
Are you naked? Okay, come here. He is half PJs, but top part.
Let's see.
Here's my baby.
Hi. Oh, you're darling. Hi. What's his name again?
John.
John, that's right, John.
But some people call him the Thai baby.
Because he knows Thai.
No, because he spoke Thai.
I don't anymore, but I used to.
You used to.
He's darling. John, you're cute.
Thank you.
He's a cutie. If I could just get him to shower once in a while. Okay, so anywho, oh yeah, the next one. Let's do the next one. What else we got? Oh, we got Shannon. Did I read that? Hold on. Tom Ford. Oh, let me read you. I don't want to be respectful to the artists here. So the dress was nervy. The shoes was Tom Ford, although we can't see them in the picture. The jewelry was Oscar de la Renta. Hair was Chris Dillon. Makeup was Chelsea Durkee. And styling was Isabel Sable on Dr. Jennifer Armstrong.
I liked her look. It didn't bother me.
Yeah. So that was that. Now we've got Shannon Bader. No, everyone always gets mad at me because I mess up her name on purpose. Okay. Now Shannon has Christian Louboutin shoes. Her hair was done by Angel. Her makeup was done by Pamela Brogardi. And it says that the styling was Bones, but it wasn't. And I'm going to tell you that story really quick because that made page 6. So why not? So here we go.
Oh,
wait. Shannon.
Okay.
Let me straighten that for you.
I'm not liking the side part.
So you got this. Look.
Yeah, I see it.
It's very traditional Orange County housewife, actually, this one.
Yeah, it is traditional. I'm just not liking the side part in her hair.
The shoes were nothing special. They were just like
Christian
boring.
Louboutin, right?
Yeah, but like boring black ones. Like it might as well have gone and like gotten baby.
They're black?
Yeah, they're just black, boring.
I don't like black with that dress. I would want like a nude or a sparkle or something like that.
Yes. I love that with like a platform, like go old school.
Yeah, or gold, like just something because I don't know. It's those black shoes are doing nothing for me.
Well, the story with this dress is that it wasn't styled by Bones. And in fact, she sent someone to go buy it down the street. Poodle skirt.
Poodle skirt. Kate, one question I have. I guess this is more of a comment. I'm starting to think that they told these women about the reunion the day before. And they're like, oh my gosh, what are we going to do about outfits? Like wardrobe.
No, this is a different reason. Listen to what happened. So she was, let me get my notes. She was, this designer named Bones Jones was on season 19 project. Yeah, I know. I actually DM'd with him. He's very nice. He was on Project Runway, and as a result, Shannon was like, I guess, his muse on Project Runway. So she thought that was really sweet that she was his muse. So she was letting him design her reunion dress.
Okay.
And so by the tabloids reports, what happened was he made a terrible dress. He chose the wrong color. It looked terrible on. The hem wasn't done. It was totally, he dropped the ball in this and that.
Oh, dang.
But then Bones went on and did a live with his side of the story, which I recorded and put in my page in. I don't think it's there anymore. But anyway, so you always hit that record button. What he said was that everybody was really nice to him and Shannon was really nice to him. But the original dress, which I can show you a picture of, that he designed for her was the color was agreed and picked by her. So everyone was like, she didn't know the color was going to be that yellow. And that wasn't the case. She supposedly saw the yellow and approved it. And then they said the hem wasn't done. And he actually said, I spent, I think, 3 hours hand sewing the hem. And he said that the hem was completed and he showed the hem on the live.
Okay.
And then he said that the material didn't fit the way he thought. And that was his mistake because when he did the material, what he said caused it was when they did the measurements on Shannon, they did them, he did them, but someone else also did them and he didn't get the right measurements. So then they had to fix things after the fact for the fitting. And it was ruining the material because he had rouging in there and the rouging was getting messed up by it.
Oh, no.
So it would like you couldn't adapt it. And then when she put it on, it just didn't fit right. And they all agreed that it wasn't the dress. So she then
including Bones Jones.
Yes. And he was with her on set, just trying his best to kind of like support her in the situation. But the way that Page Six wrote it was like, wow, threw him like way under the bus, like drove over him a few times.
Oh,
yeah.
That's sad.
Yeah. So he was pretty upset because he was like,
can
I know that it
imagine.
was a bad, you know, I get given it was like not a win for me. Right. But it wasn't as bad as they made it sound. And, you know, and Shannon, was really supportive even when it went wrong.
Yeah.
And they're making it sound like she was like coming for me and all this stuff. And
Like the Jen Shaw situation with her reunion look. That first year. Remember her Koa, the guy? And
yeah, exactly like Koa. Exactly. But I don't know, you can't really count on, I'll show you the dress. You can't really count on people the day of the reunion. My makeup artist, one of the reasons my makeup looks so bad is that he got in a car wreck.
Oh.
The day of the reunion. And I had to use Lisa Vanderpump's makeup artist, and he did not know my face.
I thought you were going to say the reason why my makeup didn't look good was because
I got in a car wreck.
He had to do it 2 days before.
And I slept on it for days to
just to make sure it was ready. We didn't want to run into any problems.
Exactly. But it is like, no,
that's sad though.
You do get a heads up. You get a big heads up just to say it. Yeah. So, it's not like that. All right. So let me see if I can find this thing to show you.
Yeah. Just from the look of these looks.
Yeah. Now, why don't you show a picture? Do you have a picture of the like all of them together?
Yeah,
oh, wait, we forgot Emily. We forgot Emily. Why wasn't she on
we
that
forgot
page?
the one girl in the
green, which everybody loved that one, huh?
It was not my favorite. Everybody loved it.
Yeah, I didn't love it, but everyone else did. Okay, wait, really quick. Here it is, you guys. There's Shannon walking with
and he's in the dress.
Bones Jones, yeah, and he's in the dress that he designed, but of course so I think it was meant to be fitted inside this shimmer.
Yeah. I actually think it's really pretty. See, something like that is something I wanted to see. That was just like a little bit of a risk, something fun,
He was, let me do another one. He's walking. He's trying to show like the idea.
I love the idea.
Yeah, I did too. And I actually didn't mind that yellow. Here's another one of him spinning to show the flow of the dress.
I love him. He's cute.
I know.
I actually like the dress. It's too bad it didn't work out because I think something like that is like what you were talking about you wanted before. Something that comes with a little bit of a risk, still yourself, but like people are going to be like, oh, that's cool.
Oh, yeah. No, I think if he was able to finish that dress,
it would have been amazing. That would have been the one.
Really special. Yeah, exactly. So now let me go back to
my computer died.
Emily, and I'm going to try to find Emily's reunion dress now that I lost my thing.
That turquoise.
Yeah, Emily's dress. Let's see. I don't know why the girls. Oh, by the way, let me tell you the order while I'm looking for this. I can try to multitask here. So basically, Emily, the two closest to Andy were Shannon and Heather. Okay. And then Gigi and Gina and Emily were in the middle, and Noella and Jennifer were at the end.
On the end. Okay. So we have Poodle Skirt, Bones Jones next to Andy. And then we have turquoise dress you're going to show us and crop top girl. And then we have the sex girl and
exactly the sex girl.
The sex girl, and then
we sound like we're like in Sex in the City right now. We're like if we gave each lady a name.
I just did it. I'm like we have Bones Jones, Poodle Skirt, then we have crop top and turquoise, then we've got
Crop top.
Sex girl. And what was the other one? I forgot it.
Hold on, let me see. Let me just get
Oh.
this thing.
Yellow canary. Canary yellow
Okay, why isn't this working? It's frustrating me. Yeah.
with the feathers.
Oh my gosh. Everything. Why isn't this working? Ugh. I lost my place. This is like the key one to go over to. All right. Keep talking.
So my favorite dress, like I said, was the girl with the yellow with the feathers on the end. What was her name, Dana?
The one
With the yellow with the feathers that on the hem that you didn't see at first.
hold on. Hold on. Oh, come on. Where is it? I'm going nuts here. This is okay. So this is the girl that we can't find yet. I'm just saying.
Wait, that's her reunion look?
No.
Oh, I was like, that's not. I was like, that's not the picture.
Okay, I had the pictures. I lost it when I went and looked for Bobo. Okay. And my thing isn't working right, or I'd bring them up like here.
It's ruffly.
Yes.
Ruffly.
But what's crazy is I'm
fit
searching
your beautiful body.
Emily Simpson. So what was your favorite one then?
My favorite one was the girl. I don't know her name because I don't watch OC. It's the girl with the yellow with the feathers on the hem and the nude lip.
Oh, Jennifer. Is that Jennifer?
Jennifer.
Dr.
I
Jen.
loved it. I just wanted like more of a pink lip or just like even some gloss just to make it pop. I wanted to pop. But I liked her. I liked it. For me, I thought it was a safe look, but it wasn't outrageous. Like it just was a safe look to me, but still it looked to me like a reunion look where I feel like a lot of these women did not have a reunion look. This girl that you're looking for right now, Emily's, it was not a reunion look to me. It looked like I don't know. It kind of looked like a beach dress.
Well,
I guess it's OC.
My favorite dress was probably, well, okay, the favorite dress for me to wear would have been Shannon's that she got down the street.
Well, see, and actually, if we're going favorite dresses, mine might be
for me. But for other people, I probably would go with Noella because to me it was, even though it was like a very sexy, I felt like it was the most glamorous.
Yeah. You know what? I'm changing my mind on what my favorite is. I'm changing it. My favorite is Bones Jones' design that didn't get shown.
Oh, yeah. That is so good. I love it.
That's my favorite dress.
I do too. And I, unfortunately, I don't know why I can't find this. This is ridiculous that it's like nuts. I'm going to find it on here because I'm going to get that upset.
Dana, go to our text messages. You texted them to me.
Did I?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let me go back to our text messages. And then hold on. I'm going to.
Did you text them to me? No, you didn't. You emailed them to me.
Okay. So let me see if I can find it this way. Let me show everybody's things really quick. Love Shannon's pink dress. Agree with Dana. Oh, thanks. Okay. Let's see what other people are saying on here. Well, Emily tries too hard. I would love to show you, Emily. Oh my gosh, how annoying is this? Okay, I found it, I think. Please be it. Okay, I didn't get the best one, but I got one. So let me just grab this one. Okay, hold on. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I can recover, guys. I can recover.
You got this, Dana.
I know. I can find this damn dress if it kills me. Okay.
I'll tell a funny story, though, real quick about poodle dress. So I showed the picture to my friend. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so it's long and it looks like floofy stuff, and there's that.
You know what, though? I think her hair and makeup look pretty, though.
I do, too. I really liked her hair and makeup. I liked this dress a lot, but it was, again, the picnic assignment.
It looked like a beach dress to me. Like if I'm going to go to the beach and take pictures and frolic on the beach, I don't know. It just wasn't doing it for me for the reunion.
I agree with you. Oh, I do. I do agree. And, oh, wait, did I find it? Oh my God, I'll be so happy. No, you know what's weird?
What?
I just realized that on this article that I pulled this from, oh, here.
You got
I
it.
found it. Oh
You
my God.
found it.
I skipped Emily. It was in the article I was taking you through, and I skipped her. And I want you to know something really bizarre about that. Emily was like a bitch to me on Instagram, and I swear to God, I must have like a secret want to block her subconsciously.
Or she's
Because-
forgettable.
You know who recent? No, they said Gina. Kelly Dodd said Gina did not have housewife material. She was not housewife material. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And Tamara said Noella's going to get fired because no one wants to shoot with her. That happened.
Wait, no way.
Yep. Here, look.
Yeah, I don't
There's
like
the
it.
standing thing.
It looks, it's like it's
Her boobs look good, but there's
her
a lot
boobs
of
look good.
boobs.
I think she looks beautiful, like her face and her hair, but I do not like that costume. I just picture her like at the beach, just like an influencer taking pictures with their flowy dress. I can't do it further. Yes, that's it.
I don't know how to do that.
No, you just
I
did
see
it.
you do it. You do it on your Instagram. So
You just
good.
did it.
You go like this. Look, you go. Like, yeah, do it. Go.
Okay, now I'm laughing. Okay, 5,
Do
6,
it.
7, 8.
Yeah, do it. Yeah, right. Like you're not, what are you looking at?
I don't know.
I want to say to you, why are you like Angie's always doing that too. She's like in one of her $1 million cars, and she's like,
Yeah, it's like,
oh well, my life is so good.
real quick, side note.
Yeah.
Maybe the reason why Angie and I always do that, her and I, we grew up together, but we both modeled together. We did print and catalog modeling, and we modeled together. We did jobs together.
You did?
Oh yeah. We were big time.
Abigail, I took like an hour to do Emily's. You didn't miss. Don't worry. Stay with us. They're like I'm taking everybody through the comments now.
No worries. Even people who do watch don't know her name. No worries. That's so funny.
Oh, okay. Emily is a good foundation, but she needs to let go of the OC tacky standards. I need her to spend a summer in New York where people embrace dark hair, real fashion, and curves.
Okay.
You go, girl, Natash.
I love that. Is Emily, I think her husband is LDS. A member of the church I'm a member of.
Who is?
Emily's husband.
Yeah, he's Mormon.
Yeah.
She's not, but he is.
She's
and
not,
the kids
but
are being raised that way. Yeah.
And I think her children are baptized.
They just got baptized. I
Yeah.
think he did it personally.
He did. Yeah. That's
Okay,
cool.
here you go. He's like, come here in the bathtub. No, here.
Emily's dress. It looks like a bride. Okay. Yes, it does
Totally.
look like a bridesmaid's dress.
Yeah, she probably bought it at a bridesmaid store.
Maybe she did.
Mm.
Not Fredericks of Hollywood.
I'll tell you, back in my day, we couldn't do that. Hold on. Oh my God, that's awful. Too much boobage. Seriously.
Okay. Can I ask a question?
I was like, I don't know. Like, why is everyone showing their boobs so much? Does that make people like you to show your boobs? I need to know, guys.
Woo!
Is it
Do you like me more? Woo!
like I'm starting to believe I just was watching a Vogue, like, you know how they do Vogue videos of people, and it was Bella Thorne, and she was talking about how she makes like $25,000 a post on her Instagram because she has over like 1 million followers.
Yeah.
And she was saying that her best pictures, the ones she gets the most likes on, are the like scantily clad ones.
I think as an influencer, I think if it's your vibe. If your vibe is a little more like promiscuous, sexy vibe, I think that is true. I think you'll get more likes for that. But for me, if I posted anything like too promiscuous, people would start unfollowing me that quick. Like the ones where, do you know what's funny? If I actually take a picture of me and I like kind of look a little chubby in it and I don't look my best, if I post that picture, I get the most likes.
Okay, but what does that mean? Like,
I
are
don't
those
know.
pity likes or
Pity likes. They're pity likes.
they're pity likes? And then you get,
If I post like a hot picture of me on the beach, I get like 1 like, and it's from like my husband.
they're probably afraid of Nick. They're like, I'm not liking that picture. He goes to church. Get me. Okay. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, wait, you said something just a few seconds ago that nobody wants to film with Noella and she might get fired.
Yes.
Why?
Why does no one want to film with her?
Both. Why would she get fired and why would no one want to film with her?
Well, what happens sometimes with production is that they can control a lot. Okay. And they can say, well, we'd really like you to go have lunch with this person or whatever. But there can be a point where someone says, no, I don't want to go to lunch with that person. And they're willing to like put their foot down. So like they'll say something like, oh, well, it's not that authentic because I don't like her and we're not really friends, you know. And then Bravo has also, and Evolution has learned that friendships that are real translate better on camera. So they try to like actually create friendships if there aren't any and like, you know, and destroy them. But yeah. So it's this delicate balancing act. And one of the things I think Evolution looks for in casting long-term housewives, which I would never have been able to do, so thank God I got out when I did, was this concept of that you get in a fight, you say vicious things to each other, and then the next day you can kind of forgive it and move on.
Right.
And make friends. But sometimes over the years or some serious topics come up and you just can't do that. Okay. So I think what happened with Noella is the way that she was going about her drama, which I don't think was her fault. I think she was trying to make them let her be in the drama because these women didn't want to give her the spotlight at all, which is a big problem for newcomers. Right. The OGs don't want to let you in. They're like,
it is a big problem, actually. They kind of
oh, you're not in the drama. You go out like
they cock block you in a way. It's
like totally.
And they try to make you as irrelevant as possible.
Correct. So then you have like you're at this point where you're like, geez, the only thing I can do is something really dramatic or like awful because there's really no other way
to get the attention.
And then once the attention's on you, the women will go to you because they want to be in the drama so they get camera time. But I mean, it's very like, so Noella, I think what happened with her is she took it too far. She did it every scene. She tried to like, she would go, you know, she would say basically anything that would suit her in a sense. And the women were like, I don't trust this girl, so I'm not going to be supportive to her.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah. So now because she is not, nobody wants to film with her, it's like, we can't keep her.
Well, that's what Tamra is saying. I don't believe that that is true because I believe that Andy loves Noella. Andy loves models, period.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So like you do have a leg up if you're just good looking, ridiculously good looking.
And he likes hot people.
He likes models because he believes that they are popular or as villains or as the hero, that like people gravitate towards them. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. That's
I bet he has secretly like a bunch of things. Like he's like, people gravitate towards cute dogs, accents, modelly looking people, cool, weird husbands. Mm-hmm. Like he's got like his thing.
He has his thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I can see why he's that way because he's trying to make like this show and stuff and like get good ratings and stuff. But it comes to a point though with somebody like Noella where if she is just unbearable to be around and it's like you kind of have to get rid of that, even although people do, as much as like you hate the villain, you love the villain. There's never going to be a show without a villain.
No, in fact, I would be the villain if I was to do this all over again.
You said that before.
Because it's the best place to be. It's so easy.
It's
like
so
the best.
easy.
It's like, that's why I said, dump the friends, forget it. You're going on the show. Don't be friends anymore. And go in there and just create havoc.
Well, and that's part of the reason why I'm not.
You guys really like, subscribe, and hit the notification button. I don't have the scroll functionality. It's not working properly. So do that. Okay. Go ahead. Sorry.
But that's part of the reason for me why I like distanced myself from Housewives, was because I could see myself in the situation, like saying things that I probably didn't mean, because I feel like I would have to be the villain.
You couldn't be the villain. You're
I
too
could be the villain.
nice.
If I ever went back on the show,
You have to be really dark.
I would
You have
be
to say,
I would be the
Angie,
villain.
your secret. You gonna do that?
Exactly. Angie doesn't really have any secrets. She's like a major open book, which I love about her.
Everybody has a secret.
Everybody has secrets. You're right. But I think I would go on and just, if I was going to commit to it, I'd be the villain. I would be just like you. I'd be like,
I would love to be against Erica right now. By the way, I want to say this. What the hell is going on with the women on Beverly Hills? They have like so many people to go for. Like, wait till you see this season. There are some real bad bitches on the show.
have they announced the cast yet?
Yeah.
Oh, so people know it's the one girl.
There's two. There's Diana
Jenkins,
Three or whatever, that Will Smith's ex. But I mean, talk about like easy prey. Like, wow, that's the season. I'm like, I couldn't believe the women were still tiptoeing around. Like, wouldn't you take that opportunity, even if it made you the villain?
Yeah.
I would take it. I'd be like, why wouldn't you?
Right.
I mean, nobody said anything. Like, everybody's all worried about Erica's feelings and friendship. I'd be like, are you worried about the orphans and the victims? I don't see you worried. So why the hell would I worry about you, lady?
Well, Dana, this is what's happening on Salt Lake. Nobody's bringing up
tears.
Nobody's bringing up the fact that Jen Shah has been indicted for taking money from the most vulnerable class.
No, I know. Is that not annoying? Hi, Andrew. Oh, thank you, Andrew. That's right, guys. I don't have my little ticker on, but super stickers really help us out.
Oh, Andrew, he's our friend.
Andrew. He's got a great podcast that I listen to.
Hi, Andrew. We follow each other on Instagram. He's a sweetie.
Fab. I'm going to be on Andrew's show in a few weeks too.
He told me.
Yeah, it's going to be really
wait.
good. I got deep on that one though. And I was like it was like, I don't know, different Dana showed up on that show.
Your alter ego.
Something.
And
it was good though. I like shared a lot. Like I was emotional. I don't know, like I like unpacked on Andrew randomly. Poor guy.
Therapy session for you.
I was probably tired and it just all came out. But yeah, I don't understand. Okay, let me ask you this. Your problem with you being on Salt Lake was that they were pitting you up against Heather, who is like one of the nicest characters on the show.
Yeah.
And so like if they had pitted you up against Jen, could you have brought it? Could you have brought it?
Yes.
I want to see if you really have a villain in you.
I definitely could have, because this is the problem with them pitting me up against Heather too. Heather and I had been friends for 7 years. I went into this meeting Jen Shah through the process. So I feel like I have loyalty to Heather. We have history. We're like, even though we had our disagreements, we are girls. We love each other, you know? Where Jen, I didn't really have anything to go off of, or like my own experiences where I didn't have this deep history with her. So it would have been very, very easy for me to be like, okay, like I understand that you are in a situation where you've been indicted. So yeah, you're still innocent until you're proven guilty. But like, hello, like, why is everybody tiptoeing around the fact that this is what you've been indicted for? Like,
so this is, now let me just say this. In the future, even though right now you've said no and they may never call you again because that's how they are.
Yeah.
But let's just say hypothetically, if it ever happens again, I want to give you some advice. Okay. They're going to say, go in and talk to Heather about whatever, you know, whatever they say, whatever their initiative is.
I can't see you.
What?
Oh, I see you now.
Okay. So what I want you to do is forget their storyline.
Forget their storyline.
Yes. And go in and create drama in whatever way that's authentic to you. Because it can work too. And
Yeah.
then they're screwed. Now, sometimes, I'm not going to lie to you, they'll edit it right out like it never happened. Okay. I will tell you that. But sometimes you'll say something and it'll create a shit show that they will have to keep it in because so many of the women interacted on it.
Yeah.
And so, like, for example, if you had gone up to Heather and said, I don't understand, you couldn't have done the religion thing, but you went up and said, I don't get how you could still be friends with Jen Shah. She's, been indicted for like stealing from old people. Like, what's your story?
At that point, though, I probably would have said that to her, to be honest. But at that point, Jen had not been indicted yet.
Oh, so she was just there.
When we filmed that. Yep. Jen was there.
Yeah.
She hadn't, it was like a week later or 2 weeks later when they went to Vail.
So that's really a disadvantage. You only had one dramatic thing to do, and it was the thing you didn't want to do. That's what always happens. I don't know why they do that.
I know. And they it's like they give you one shot, and if you do not, they love drama. They love drama. But if you do not prove yourself on that one, well, another thing too, that's a little bit hard. They expect you to come into this and expect you to just know how to act on camera. Like, don't say this, don't say that. You're not allowed to talk about, you can't break that third wall. Yeah. And so anyway, it's they expect you just to know that, and they put you on camera. And some people even, they're like, do I look at the camera? Do I not look at the camera? You don't know. There's cameras surrounding you. So you're like, how do I posture myself? And they don't do that. And if they don't like how you just naturally are on camera, gone.
No, it's so true. It's 100%.
I wish that they would go into this. If you go through the casting and they get you get that far, I wish before you went on camera, they would give people even a pamphlet or something don't look at the camera, don't do this, make sure you don't bring up social media on the show, make sure you don't talk about the show on the show, or say last season when you did this, you need to bring it up as if it's everybody already knows about it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that was an episode. I do. And I feel like I totally get what you're saying.
They need a pamphlet.
They need a pamphlet.
They need a pamphlet for the new
Housewives pamphlet.
Housewife pamphlet.
Yeah, I agree. They would get a better show.
Dana, write it.
10 times better show. Totally.
I think so too, because if you just knew, okay, don't talk about
Heather's getting a lot of hate. Are the fans switching on Heather? She was the most popular. Now she's not.
I think they're turning on her, but everybody.
Why? What's going on? Have you heard?
Well, from what I'm hearing around town is people around town is.
I love you so much. Yeah.
People.
Poodle skirt. I've been cheating. I've been drinking the whole time.
Mine's gone now. So what people are saying around town is that they're not happy with Heather, that she came in guns blazing at the reunion to Lisa when she didn't do that during the season. It's Heather, where was this, Heather? You're not being consistent. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So basically you're saying that Heather Gay was kind of neutral Switzerland, nice guy all season. And then she comes into the reunion as if she's the whole time been showing and demonstrating this perspective.
Right.
And yes, and this and that. And people were like, why is your reunion not matching up with your show?
Exactly. And I think also it was one of those things too, where
would I go back if I was asked, sweetie heart, you got big knockers on your picture?
Yeah, she does. I like that.
Whoa, hey, mama. Would I go back? If there was a legit, actually, would I go back? Yeah. If I could tell Erica off, I'd go back for that.
Let's get you back, girl.
Go back for the only one. See, I like authentic. I don't like BS. Don't tell me to, get in a fight over someone's flower garden, please. It's so petty. I don't give a shit. I don't care. I can't even fake it. I can't even fake that.
Exactly.
But would I go up against if Teddy Mellencamp was back on the show after she said that I caused Dorit's robbery, would I go for her? Oh, yes.
She said that?
Oh, yes. And I would, and I'd enjoy it. I would relish it. It would be like lovely. Okay. But would I go if Erica gave me attitude because of my being on Housewife and The Hustler, and Kyle invited me over to her house, and and I knew I was going to stay a while because I'm not letting the producers just make me look like a jerk and dump me. Screw you. But like, if I knew I had a stint and I could deal with Erica's shade on that, I would love it. I'd love it. I
want
would
you to
love
go
her.
back.
How dare you condemn me? Like, that would be so fun. Also, PK. PK said he wanted to drown me in a river. I'd love to see PK, and I'd love to comment with Dorit and say, hey, Dorit, why is your husband a misogynist?
I'd
love to know in Beverly Hills. How's that working out? So yeah, I'd love to know.
For that, I want you to go back. I want we need to get all this out there. Like,
that's just me venting. You see, there's real stuff. And when there's real stuff, then there's real action. When I'm, upset because your dog, pissed on my carpet, that's not a show. That's just some stupid, like we could talk about it for 6 months, but it's not a show.
Right.
It's just not.
Yeah.
So anyway.
So real quick, back to Dorit.
Yes.
Is Dorit, I know her house was robbed and she was in there, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I read somewhere that her and her husband, this is obviously is probably not true, but maybe you can correct it. I read that her and her husband were having money problems. He owed a lot of money to the IRS. And so I guess her house has been robbed like twice. So at that second time, you think you would have full-blown security cameras, like an alarm system. And so they did it. They set it up to get money from
you're talking about So I debunked this.
Okay.
You can listen to the episode.
I need to listen to it.
Yes, I debunked that rumor that happened. I know I'm like an expert at all of the rumors basically, and I do spend time validating some and not validating some. And
right.
So that particular rumor wasn't true. Okay. What does seem to be the problem is that PK keeps selling the houses that they're living with to try to make a profit, because he's like basically doing real estate deals. And so they never really live and own in a house that they stay in and just live in. Mm-hmm. They're always flipping. And so, he's having open houses. Meanwhile, Dorit's on her Instagram, like, look at my $100 million closet.
Right.
And people going in open houses, especially in LA, are looking to rob people. So in the first robbery, there was a gentleman who went to one of their open houses and robbed them. And then in the second one, they haven't found who did it yet. But that house was also for sale, and it was publicly listed. And there was even it was even featured, I think, on $1 Million Listing. I can't remember if it was the first one or the second one, but it was very public, the house, the mansion, how it was set up. So when you're a robber, you're looking for intel on how is the house situated. And Dorit was posting the week she was robbed, she was posting like she was in the UK, but she was actually home. So I think the robbers broke in because they had intel on the house from it being for sale.
And they thought she wasn't home.
They thought she wasn't home. Okay. And they were scouting her Instagram.
Yeah. That's why I always when we go out of town now, just because of social media and stuff, you want to take pictures of your vacation and stuff, but we have house sitters come stay at our house now. That is so smart. Every time. Is so smart. We always have house sitters. There's definitely a crime boom in LA. When I lived there, I lived in Beverly Hills. I couldn't name one person I knew who had been robbed. Now I know like 6 people. One of my dearest friends got her car stolen yesterday. I'm like,
I have never like what is happening in LA? It's like New York 20 years ago.
Yeah, it's
Just
scary.
saying.
That's
Is
really
that like your
scary.
family's like, okay, wrap it up. We could just
No,
have a
I saw something. I have big windows over here.
You're like, it's a robber.
No, yeah, I thought it was a robber. I was like, it's a robber. No, I saw it was a bird. I saw something out of like the corner of my eye.
Did I tell you that I want to do like a 24-hour live?
For 24 hours?
I want to do a 24-hour live, but
Would
like
you sleep?
with someone coming in, and you could stay if you want, or you could check out. But like we would do it overnight and just like different things happening. I just thought that would be so weird and fun.
That'd be so funny. You gotta do
Because,
it.
you know, I said to David, how long do you think you could hang on, you know, from behind the velvet rope? I'm like, you know, and he's like, all night. All night.
Oh,
But I mean, he would get so dumb by the end of the night. I'd get everything. Yeah.
you get very vulnerable over a
When you're
24-hour.
sleeping.
Yep, and then you just let everything out.
Yeah, no, I know. The robbers, people are commenting that they thought that the robbers were very relaxed as they were robbing the property. And it's true. They do come off that way in the video, which I posted in the Patreon. My Patreon is like a record of everything. If you ever want to go and learn anything. Oh, sorry.
We have a fun episode on the Patreon.
We have two-parter, and it was so juicy, that one. That was Dr. Jen. They're commenting on the clothes. Everyone's having like their own little discussion. All right. Well, listen, I love you. And
Love you.
Real Housewives of New Jersey is about, I think it starts at 8. Right
Cool.
now they're playing a repeat from last week. So I know everybody's going to want to go and watch that. But I just wanted to say, SaraJane, as always, what a good time.
We always have fun. We always have so much fun. We were a little, I wouldn't want to say we ran into a few problems at the beginning, but we did. And that's okay. And then me getting my phone charger, let me plug this in. My computer dies.
Listen,
I'm amateur hour.
I can't help that, you know, the SteamYard just completely died today. It was really bizarre. Like I can't even do, I'm lucky that it came back when it did. I don't know. Like
that the nick of, I prayed to the StreamYard gods.
Please don't blow this live. I know, because SaraJane and I have been trying to plan this for a few days. So
we've been busy.
All right, let me just show a few more comments before we go.
I agree with you, Blue Light Path 13. Meredith's outfit looked great compared to all these people.
Yeah.
And Meredith is beyond gorgeous. She's very pretty.
Oh, look, see? Oh, see?
Oh my gosh, that's so nice. Thank you, SS.
What we need to do is a mashup where like you and I go and crash like one of the parties in Salt Lake City, and we do something they just can't cut out.
Oh, that would be so fun. And I know a lot of the parties that they're having and filming at. So
I love it. That would be awesome. I'm like the waiter. I want to do it like that, really, on the DL.
I'll come wearing a poodle skirt.
And let me introduce you to my event coordinator, danawilkey.
Dana Ann.
She's back. Oh my God, I love it so much. She was doing Shaw Shocker, but now she's doing this party for Jen Shaw. Anyway,
Oh, thank you, RR.
And so is Kermit the Frog, by the way. Just saying. Love that frog.
That's so sweet of you.
It's not easy being green. All right, you guys, on that note, one more poodle skirt.
Poodle skirt. Cheers.
Love you guys.
Love you, Dana.
Love you, SaraJane. Thank you for coming. I just appreciate it.
Mwah. Mwah.
Wait, one more thing. Sorry. If you were to do the theme for Real Housewives of Orange County's reunion next season, what would it be? Theme. Forget summer picnic.
Yeah, no summer picnic. I would do like either like a sailor vibe, like a what's that? No, nautical, like a nautical vibe, because it's like, you know, by the beach, the harbor, whatever. Or I would do like the ocean. It would have something to do with water because there's so many beach towns there.
Okay, so my theme, I think, would be, I would say, I would give them the theme of rich bitch.
Bingo.
And
You've done it,
you want
Dana.
to show in your clothes, your hair and your face and your makeup, rich bitch.
I think you nailed it. I think that's the winner. Here I am. I think like a nautical vibe.
Love boat. In order for you to be a villain, you need to be like the sidekick's villain. So that you're like, yeah, what she said.
What Dana Ann said. Yep.
Yeah, that'd be better. All right, you guys. Bye.
Bye, everyone.